Fellas, you know what time it is. Time to put the women, children to bed. Get out your pens, pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you're using right with. Let's go time. Let's go. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Darian, man. The BowTie, FragranceGuy, fashion, fragrance, lifestyle, grooming. We get into it all on this channel. If you're into smelling good and looking good, which at this point in your life, if you're watching this video and you're interested in fragrances, I hope you're interested in the rest of that stuff as well. So make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well. So that way, anytime a new video is uploaded, you get notified. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the pleasantries out of the way really quickly. Let's handle business really quick. So these fragrances that I have, as many of them as I can link to the video, click on products or whatever it says down there. Try to link these to the video if you want to check them out. Number 2, make sure you get the Gentleman's Blueprint. It's still available. It's going to be available. And for weeks 2 and 3, the giveaway is a decant for my collection. Any fragrance that you would like, if your name is drawn. And also, you're going to get an amazing travel set of some fragrances from Navitus Parfums. There's a lot of fragrances in there, and I think you guys would be very happy to have a chance and opportunity to experience. So now that we've gotten it out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and run the intro. We gotta get into this list. It's the Pantydroppers for 2025. So all I can do is shake my head. Let's get into it.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. I was just holding this first fragrance of mine. Fellas, just listen. This is what it is for 2025. Going into this year, starting off right, these are the Pantydroppers that you guys want to get your nose on. Now, this first fragrance is from the brand of Marc Antoine Barros. A lot of people have talked about Ganymede, but this is the one you guys need to be talking about. This is called Tilia. Tilia, man, this stuff is good. Jasmine, heliotrope, orange blossom, and ambroxan. So here's the thing with this one, man. Some guys, listen, I know they're gonna say this may be a little bit too feminine for their taste. It's cool. It has orange blossom, jasmine. Again, it has some florals in there, heliotrope. But when I tell you this fragrance is, you just gotta understand. I've told you guys so many times. A lot of times, and it's not, of course, it's not 100% of the time, but a lot of the stuff that ladies are attracted to, you're gonna find like florals and stuff like that. Yeah, they can be attracted to a nice leathery, you know, oud or amber fragrance. Yeah, obviously. But I'm telling you, stuff like this, I'm talking about stuff that really gets conversation started, makes people ask, what is that you're wearing? They're attracted to what they're attracted to, and that's just kind of the reality of it. So this is one of those fragrances, man. Again, I would say it is androgynous. A man or a woman could rock it. I'm definitely gonna be rocking it. The 2 times I've had the opportunity to wear this out, mass hysteria. It is a very unique scent profile. I have never smelled anything else like it. Just gotta get your nose on it. Trust your boy on this, man. From the brand of Marc Antoine Barros. Tilia. All right, guys, this next fragrance is one I have talked about before. So we won't spend as much time on this one, but it's from Louis Vuitton. This is City of Stars. This has moved way up my list on my Louis Vuitton fragrances. It is beyond good. Tiare flower, lime, iris, sandalwood, man, listen. Man. It's so good, man. Sexy fragrance. Again, this is one of those fresher scent profiles. Love the lime and tiare flower. Very powdery fragrance. Like I said before, this is a very powdery fragrance, so you kind of have to like that powdery or a powdery fragrance to really enjoy this one. But this stuff is next level. Definitely a compliment getter. Definitely an attention grabber. That's really what these fragrances are that we're talking about at the end of the day. Fragrances that are going to get you noticed. They can help you start the conversation and get the attention. You got to do the work after that. But this stuff is fantastic from the brand of Louis Vuitton. Check it out, fellas. This stuff is next level good. City of Stars. All right, guys, the next fragrance is from a brand that does sexy, attention-grabbing fragrances really well. The missus and I just did a live stream about the brand of Mind Games, and this one is called Mentor. Go ahead out there, be the mentor, teach them a few lessons. This is Plum, Caramel, Amber, and Oud. Just gotta smell it. That's all I can tell you. You gotta put your nose to it. All right, guys, I do now have the Bear of Wisdom here that gives his opinion on fragrances. And when they get the approval of the bear, you know they're good. This is the Fragrance Bear of Wisdom. 1 second. This is the Fragrance Bear of Wisdom. See his specs? This guy knows about fragrances, okay? And the bear said that this one is good. Trust me in the bear. All right? From the brand of Mind Games, Mentor. All right, guys, this next fragrance on the list. The missus actually got this for me for Christmas because she kind of knows my style and what I like. And I actually took this out of town with me, went on a family trip around Christmas time. So many people asked about it. It smells fantastic. This is from the brand of Ex Nihilo. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Atlas Fever. My God, this is good. Vanilla, tonka bean, oak wood, and the wood. Guys, I'm not doing this anymore. I gotta stop doing this, man. I gotta stop. I gotta stop telling you guys about these kind of fragrances. I gotta stop telling you. Oh my gosh. This is so good, man. It is so good. It is creamy, it's sweet. The oak wood note, again, where have you heard that before? Primarily, most people are gonna think about Killian's Angel Share, but that oak wood gives this kind of smoky, woody smell to fragrances that I just love. It is so good. It works so well with sweeter notes, just like it does in Angel Share. And again, you got some very sweet elements here. I kind of wish I just had a bigger bottle of this stuff because it's that good. But it works so well with sweeter notes like tonka bean and vanilla. This stuff is next level, man. You gotta smell it. I haven't heard anybody else talk about this fragrance. Listen, you heard it here first. Get this stuff in your life. From Ex Nihilo, this is called Atlas Fever. Thank me later. All right, guys, this next fragrance, man, I have had this fragrance for about a month, maybe 3 weeks, and I've worn it twice. The first time I wore it, 5 compliments. The second time I wore it, 4 compliments. It's the real deal from the brand of Electimas. This is Caspian Cherry. It's the real deal, my man. All right, what you get here is black cherry, amaretto, chocolate, honey, and coffee. Okay, all right, I got a confession now. When I said the note of honey, a song came to my mind by R. Kelly, but I'm not gonna do that because I know people get all up in arms about stuff like that. But Honey Love did come to my mind because that's what I think about when I smell this fragrance. Honey, this is a sexy fragrance, man. You got the honey, you got the dark chocolate. So the chocolate's not a super sweet chocolate, it's more bitter chocolate. So to me, that's even sexier because you have the honey here that's already sweet. Of course, the black cherry, this thing is so sexy. I don't know, man, listen. I told you guys, as far as the smell scent profile, I personally like Spice the Arnold better, but this gives way more attention and compliments than Spice the Arnold. It's just a reality. So if you're into the ones that grab attention, and you know, at least in my experience, that people have asked about, what are you wearing? I'm talking male, female, have been asking about this fragrance. This has been it from the brand of Electimas. Caspian Cherry. Check it out. All right, guys, another fragrance that has been really grabbing people's attention. And this is probably going to be one of those ones as well for some guys that may be a little bit too unisex. But your boy I know what I'm doing. That's all. I'm going to keep it right there. From the brand of Mason Francis Kirkjohn, this is Apom. need, man. Orange blossom, amber, musk, ylang ylang. So anytime you have, for me, musk in a fragrance, musk is it's a very sexy note overall. It's used in a lot of course, very masculine fragrances. Musk. Musk here with the amber, and you combine that with those florals. And the florals, again, was give it this really bright sweetness of this fragrance. But then again, you have the amber and you have the musk to kind of ground it. And that's what I think really, helps this fragrance to be 100% unisex. But guys, fragrances work so different on everybody's skin, yes, but especially when you talk about male, female, a lot of times the way it plays on your skin, based on your skin's chemistry and how it kind of comes off to other people based on how you dress. Put a suit on, wear something like what I'm wearing today and wear this. You see what I'm talking about? Game over. From the brand of Mason Francis Kirkjohn. Apalm. Yes, sir. All right, guys, this next fragrance is newer to my collection. I recently picked this up and I had a chance to wear it out. 3 compliments. So it's definitely one to keep on your radar for this upcoming year 2025. It's a newer fragrance from Bond Number 9, and it's simply called Number 1. Number 1, man, guys, Bulgarian rose, tonka bean, patchouli, and musk. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop doing this, man. I gotta stop. This is so good. I don't know how to describe it. It's so good, man. I can't describe how good this is. This is so good, man. Listen, put your nose on it. Fellas, man, I wouldn't lead you astray. I would not lead you astray. I love the rose here. But there's like this really clean, like freshness in the opening with the rose. It's almost, I wouldn't say it's a minty freshness, but it's like a freshness with rose that you get with this slight candy kind of sweetness in the opening. It is so hard to explain. It's so good, man. Just check it out. Like I said, I've only worn it out once, in all honesty, and I got 3 compliments on it, though. It is definitely an attention grabber, and because we're going into 2025, this is definitely one that I think you guys need to try out. You'll thank me later, seriously. From Bond Number 9. This stuff is so good, man. Number 1. All right, guys, this next fragrance, Pantydroppers 2025. I've talked to you guys about this fragrance before. First of all, you need to try this entire line, but this is a gem from the line. This is called Carolina, from Carolina Herrera, the Confidential Collection. This is Sandal Ruby. Cinnamon, tuberose, patchouli, and sandalwood. That's what you get. Gosh, this is good. This is so good, man. You get that chocolatey patchouli here with sandalwood, so it's creamy pulse. You get then the chocolate. There is tuberose here, but the cinnamon in the opening, sweet, kind of spicy, really tames the tuberose here. But honestly, I think that's what attracts ladies to it when I wear it, because it has tuberose there. But it's kind of almost like this mysterious thing because the tuberose is blended and masked so well by the spicy cinnamon and the creaminess of the sandalwood in this fragrance. Just check it out, man. I've told you guys about it before. Listen to me. Listen. Linda, listen. Check this out, fellas. Just do yourself a favor, man. You owe it to yourself. This is Sandal Ruby. Next level good. When you talk about fragrances, if sensuality had a picture of a fragrance, this would be one that would be in contention to be utilized. From the brand Nichane, Fan Your Flames X. This stuff is beyond sexy. This is rum, coconut, tobacco, tonka bean, and patchouli. Man, just do this stuff, man. Well, just try this stuff, all right? Just try this stuff. You don't have to get a full bottle. Try it. Get yourself a sample, wear it, see how it does on your skin. I'm just letting you know what's been working for your boy. This is definitely one to keep your eyes on and get your nose on for 2025. If you talk about sensuality, fragrances that kind of evoke that era of sensuality. This is a fragrance that you want to get your nose on. This is definitely one that's going to be great for like those close encounter, date night kind of scenarios, or going out. If you're going to be around or amongst a crowd of people, do yourself a favor and check it out. It's definitely a panty dropper from the brand Nichane. This is Fan Your Flames X. All right, guys, and last but not least, I save this for last because the list would not be complete without this fragrance. It just is what it is, and I've talked about it enough, and I wanted to get the other ones in there that I haven't talked about as much and a little bit newer to your ears. But this one, hands down, I run out of great adjectives to use for it from Louis Vuitton. Lovers. Galbanum, ginger, cedarwood, sandalwood. Try it. Get it. Buy it. Try it. You just gotta get your nose on this fragrance. That's all I can tell you. If you haven't yet, I know a lot of you have, because I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from people that have seen me talk about it on the channel, and they've tried it for themselves. It works. That's all I can say. Every time I've worn it, I got multiple compliments except the first time I wore it. It is what it is, and all this is 100% me. So I know what I'm talking about. I have experience with this fragrance from the brand of Louis Vuitton, a panty dropping machine. Lovers. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today, as I gave you the 2025 panty dropper list. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and your attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do. And I sincerely appreciate that. Now, what are some fragrances you guys that you have in your collection that you would put into this category? Look, we don't have to be lames around here. We know that fragrances themselves ain't dropping panties. We already know that. But the cool guys understand where we're coming from. Conversation starters, fragrances that get women's attention. What are some fragrances you have in your collection that will fit into that category? I would love to hear from you down in the comment section. Now, as always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. You don't have to watch, but you do. And I sincerely appreciate it. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, catch you on the flip side. Peace.